and Kaya the koala. Kids are future, take action now. Wildlife Crystal and Kaya the koala. Learn about animals to make a better world. Learn about animals to make a better world.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Wildlife Crystal. I'm your host, Wildlife Crystal, a wildlife specialist. As you know, on this show, Wildlife Crystal, we are going to be learning fun facts about one animal and their environment every episode. I'm here with my very special co-host, the one and only, Kaya the koala.
How's everyone doing today? I hope you aren't too hot. Or, come to think of it, I hope you aren't too cold either. Who knows where our friends are from today, Crystal?
You are so right, Kaya. All of our friends here are from such a variety of different places and as special as all of the animals that we love talking about. We really appreciate you all always taking your time out to be with us and learn about different animals.
Well, you know what they say, Crystal. Birds of a feather flock together.
That is so funny you just said that, Kaya, because our animal of the day is in the bird family.
Really? See how amazing I am? Tell me, Crystal, are we going to talk about the hummingbird?
Nope, it's not the hummingbird. This bird is much bigger than the hummingbird.
Oh, I know. Is it the ostrich?
Nope, this animal is actually smaller than an ostrich. But that would be a real stretch. Get it, Kaya? You know, like an ostrich has a long...
Yes, of course I got it. I think my funniness is starting to rub off on you, Crystal. Keep it up.
Well, I wonder if our friends have any idea which bird we are going to be discussing today. I will give you all another clue. This is one of the fastest animals in the air in the world. I'll give you 5 more seconds to guess. On your mark, get set, go! If you guys guessed the falcon, then you were absolutely correct. Way to go. Our animal of the day is the falcon.
I don't want to get your feathers all ruffled, but I kind of gave up and waited for the answer.
That's okay, Kaya. Learning is fun, and look at how much fun we're having together all the time. Let's get started. As I mentioned before, falcons are the fastest animal in the air. There are over 35 species of falcons, and they are commonly called birds of prey. This means that they hunt other animals for food. They are also known for their excellent eyesight and speed.
That sounds really cool. I want to go outside right now and see if I can spot a falcon in a tree.
I don't know how lucky you'll be finding one out in your yard. Even though falcons can be found all over the world, except Antarctica, they tend to live in high areas like mountains. They like to build their nests on cliffs and ledges. They also like to build nests in tree hollows.
Well, I guess we'll have to plan a trip soon to the nearest mountaintop. But you know what? I'm glad the falcons live up high. That means that they're safe from any dangers.
I love how optimistic you are. That's the right wildlife specialist attitude. Unfortunately, the falcons are not as safe as we want them to be.
Oh, say it ain't so.
Yes, it is so. Remember when I mentioned there are 35 species of falcons? Well, one species in particular, the peregrine falcon, has suffered due to the animal's position atop the food chain.
Can you explain more? How can such a strong animal be at the top of the food chain and be in such danger?
You see, among the things that the peregrine falcon eats are small birds and other small animals. The smaller prey eats plants with harmful pesticides that accumulate a large amount of it in their bodies. Even though pesticides are dangerous to all animals, the smaller prey are not hurt immediately because they are taking it in small amounts. But when the falcon eats the smaller prey, then the danger levels is higher because the falcon is in fact taking in big amounts of the pesticides all at once. This can cause death or weak and unhealthy eggs.
Hold on just a minute. You hit me with a lot of stuff here. I remember that pesticides are chemicals farmers spray on plants, but I never imagined how they can be given from one animal to another. That gives a whole new meaning to you are what you eat.
This is so true. Just a few years ago, the population of the peregrine falcon dropped to a dangerous level, and breeding pairs all but disappeared from the eastern part of the United States.
No wildlife specialist will stand for this. We have to get on it.
I love your enthusiasm. Yes. Actually, because of the continuous work from the diligent wildlife specialists, restrictions on pesticides were made in the United States. And sure enough, the population numbers of the peregrine falcon have gone up.
What a success story! I love being a wildlife specialist.
This is good news, but our battles to help these animals are not over. The gyrfalcon also faces major threats due to climate change. These majestic birds of prey are rare and live in the Arctic. They are built to live and thrive in the cold. The Arctic is a perfect environment for them, but because of warmer temperatures due to climate change, the ice and snow are cooling twice as fast. They cannot relocate or move to a northern area. The Arctic is as north as it gets.
Oh, please don't tell me they are close to extinction.
Don't panic, my trusty friend. They are not currently classified as threatened with extinction. Still, we must take care because some recent research in Alaska shows that there's a cause for concern. We must always be on the lookout for problems and, more importantly, for solutions.
Yes, definitely. We are not just going to stand around and let things happen. We are wildlife specialists, and we always do anything we can to help all animals. Tell us how we can begin to help the falcons.
I love your love for animals and your appreciation for their precious lives. First, we must all do our part to fight global warming. We can start a cool conservation club at our schools and raise awareness.
That's a great idea. We can even ask our teachers to help reduce energy usage by turning off the lights when class is not in session.
You are full of great ideas too. We can save energy by also closing the doors so heat doesn't escape, by taking short showers, and something as simple as turning off your computers when they're not in use.
Every little bit helps. We must do our bit. We have the power to cut the power. In a reduce the energy usage kind of way, if you get what I mean.
Kaya, I've never seen you so fired up.
Wildlife specialists to the rescue! We cannot delay because animals' lives are at stake. But you know what? I would really like to learn more about the falcon before all of our time flies out the window. Speaking of flying, do you know why birds fly south for the winter? They fly south because it's too hard to walk.
I can't believe I waited for that answer. You are super silly. Don't you think you should know what the falcon looks like so that you know what to look for? Let me tell you, falcons range in colors such as gray, brown, white, black, and even yellow. They have pointed beaks with small notches on each side, and the tip of the beak kind of forms a tooth. They have slender pointed wings, which help them to be very fast and precise or exact. They are sometimes mistaken for hawks since they have so many similar features. But like I said, the falcon is faster. Remember, there are more than 35 species, so they range in size from 1.5 pounds to 2.5 pounds. This is about the weight of a pair of boots. Their height varies from 9 inches to 19 inches. That's like 3 crayons on top of each other and up to 3 soup cans on top of each other. The females are usually larger and bolder than the males.
That is really interesting. Are they born that strong and fast?
They are not born that way. It takes time. Actually, the females lay 4 to 5 eggs, and they tend to hatch 28 to 35 days later. The young falcons stay in the nest under their mom's watch and protection for almost 2 months before they begin to venture out on their own. Different species of chicks, or their babies, learn to fly at different times. Some after 2 months, others a little later. They need protection until they can fly because wolves and owls like to attack the nest and take the helpless young chicks or even the eggs. The male falcon is not usually at the nest because he goes out to hunt for food.
You know, Crystal, I read that falcons have really strong eyesight. Is that true?
You are correct, Kaya. Just like I told everyone before, their strong eyesight helps them when they're hunting down their prey. Falcons can actually catch their prey mid-flight. When falcons are hunting, they can fly up to speeds of 242 miles per hour. So they definitely need to see exactly where they're going. No room for mistakes. Larger falcons like to eat rodents, reptiles, and small rabbits, while smaller falcons tend to eat insects and smaller birds.
If I remember correctly, that means that falcons are carnivores, right, Crystal?
Good job, Kaya. What a great wildlife specialist. Way to go.
I am so happy because I feel so much more informed now about the falcon and more ready to help.
I'm happy too. All of our friends watching now and listening and learning about the importance of protecting the falcons and all animals. Remember, it is up to us, the future generation, to make sure they have a place to live. Let's all work together to make sure that animals and humans live in harmony. Let's always be kind and respectful to every creature on this planet. And now it's question time. Do. Kaya, are you as excited as I am to put the knowledge we learned today to the test?
Oh, I love this part.
True or false? Falcons are the fastest animal in the air. The correct answer is true. Falcons have very good, is it A, teeth, B, feathers, C, eyesight, or D, health insurance? The correct answer is C. Falcons have excellent eyesight that helps them to be excellent birds of prey. How many eggs does the female falcon usually lay? A, a dozen eggs. B, 1 egg every month. C, 7 to 8 eggs. Or D, 4 to 5 eggs. The correct answer is D, 4 to 5 eggs. You guys did great! Kaya and I have to go, but we will be learning fun facts about another animal next week. See you next time on Wildlife Crystal!